Okay, we're gonna see how long this lasts before my dogs start freaking out. Um, so I'm watching a documentary, and in the documentary, um, this guy was following their mom. It was this kid, well, not really a kid, but young adult and his sister in the car, and they were following their mom somewhere. And when they got to the stop sign, there was another guy standing with a gun, and he shot into the car and killed his sister. And in the interview, he said that if you ask, like God says, if you ask, it will be given. And he said something else, I don't remember. Oh, that God works all things for his good. And he basically said that that's when he lost faith in God, like what good could come out of that. And he asked God that night to save his sister, and God didn't do it. He said God didn't show up for him. And it broke my heart. I mean, not only did he lose his sister in a very violent act, which is heartbreaking enough, but the fact that he lost his faith in that moment. To a point, I get it. It's hard as human beings to know these promises from God and have faith in them, and then to feel like he let you down. And it's not true. It's not true. I don't know what good came out of his sister getting shot and dying. I can't answer that. I don't know his plan. I don't know so much. I don't know. And I know people in my personal life that they lose somebody and they say that was it. That was the end for them. That's when they stopped believing in God. A God that loves you. Those are promises made by God. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened. And all things will work out for the good. What it doesn't say, and I kind of wish it did right after that, very, very clearly, very plainly, is that the good may not be answered on this side. I don't have the reason that those things happened. It doesn't make any sense here. The only thing is that we unfortunately live in a broken world. People have free will. And unfortunately, like, a lot of people use their free will for evil. But that's where the difference comes in, right? Like, we have free will. We have free will to choose God and to follow Jesus and to devote our lives to him. And we have, we have freedom to choose not to. we can devote our lives to darkness and wickedness and chaos. And unfortunately, somebody else's free will can impact the innocent so quickly, so fast. And it can have a ripple effect, unfortunately. So I don't know what good came out of that. I don't know. I'm never going to be able to answer those questions. And I know for somebody that's hurting and that has had something like that happen to them, hearing those answers, it's not an answer for you. And I get that. But that's where faith comes in. And I know that's so wild to say. And sometimes it's not helpful. But the times that we're hurting the most, the times that we're the most broken, and the times that we want to give up, that's when he shows up the most. And it's different for everybody. The ways that he showed up for me in these last few years and has changed my life around, it's wild. It's wild. I'm not even the same person I was at the start of 3 years ago. It's insane. But I've experienced loss and heartache and depression. Some of the worst times in my life in the last 3 years. And I haven't given up faith in him because he has shown up. He's never left my side. The dark valleys are still dark. They're still low. But knowing that he's right beside me, I don't feel as alone. But then when you reach the peaks and the mountaintops, they've never been brighter. They've never been clearer. They've never been more breathtaking or beautiful. And the times that I feel like I'm on a cliff and it just is going to take that one strong gust of wind to knock me down into the pit, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And he's got me covered. And there's a sense of like peace that makes no sense. If I would have given up following him and trusting in him when things got hard, I wouldn't have been able to experience the amazingness when things are easy. So I don't have a good answer as to what the good was that came out of it. I don't have a good answer for why, what's the plan. I don't know. And you might not know on this side of heaven. And I know that's a crappy answer. And I wish I had something better. But I don't. I can just share with you what I've seen in my life, that I'd rather go through the deepest, darkest trenches with God by my side as my shepherd than be on the tallest mountain enjoying the view without him. So that's my thought. I don't know, I've been hearing that a lot lately, like a lot of people, I love you too, Mom. A lot of people talking about like, well, this person died or this person was killed or whatever, and where was God in that moment? He was there. I promise you, he was there. I just would hate to see anybody lose faith in the midst of tragedy. Because when he needs you, or when you need him the most, he's there and he shows up. Just stay strong. All right, on that note, I gotta get my dogs in and kenneled up, and the little dog her medicine. So I will let you guys go. I hope you guys have a good night, and I love you all.